So we're at the CMMG factory in Boonville, Missouri. Mr. Big Kid right there. VSO Gun Channel. Taking a little tour today. Some good quality stuff here. Let's check it out.
We brought in a lot more CNC machines. Fun little things, a little more cut and formed, working their way down through the different stages of the CNC machining process. So, starts off with a chunk like that, and through various stages on different machines, it goes through and do more processes to it and complete it into the complete lower tube. So your starting process can be a forging or billet, and then we'll work through all the processes to get them finished up.
So that was what we started. They're staggered, and so there's no one's here everywhere except for 2:30 to 5:30 in the morning. No one here. So these machines, they have so many bells and alarms and everything else.
We'll take them, we'll bead blast them, clean them up, get everything ready for Cerakote. And then, as you guys are well aware, we offer multiple colors of Cerakote. So our standard colors, we offer 7. So you got like titanium, tungsten. The various stages, we've all got marked here. So we've got, it basically starts off with this. This is completely, it's a robotic setup. You can see, we've got this robotic arm here that will actually take everything and move it from station to station. So they'll load it.
Takes a little bit of time. And I'm new for this department, so I'd say a half a day on that.
There's your barrel guys.
There's be able to see here in a minute with parts that really isn't trying to come in. Forward that button like that.
Is that all it takes? One pull?
Okay, so it's going to be rolling down here, so watch that. Yes, one pull. It drills.
This has probably already gone through at least, what, one phase?
Yeah, barrel right there.
But what I've got behind me are these are our barrel lathes. So you basically take the barrels off the machine you just saw, and then through different stages, you're going to see different stages of barrel profiling. So these machines will actually do the chambering, we'll do the threading.
Maybe not.
I know that's not an easy thing to do. So the question was, do we make barrels for anybody else? The barrel process for us is still so new that us to relieve some of that burden, because this is all we're doing. So we're making them for us, and we do a lot of OEMing already. So a lot of our small parts and stuff, a lot of other AR manufacturers use in their ARs. We're hoping that this becomes the next thing. Okay. So bolt weight for our action tuning kit. So those are turning off here. So fire pin. 25. Depending on which setup they have, and depending on how fast they have the machine, 2021. All tap. This is ready to get ready. Right. So it does all the CMMG 2021. But he does all the chambers, profiling, threading, muzzle cuts, everything. So it actually clamps it here. You can do clamps it on the left side. It can actually engage everything it needs to, but then it can also cut it off and feed that piece to another clamp over here and re-engage everything from the other side. So because the chamber actually goes farther into it, but we wanted them all to terminate at the same place and look aesthetically the same externally. So you do get a little bit longer barrel in 22. But so the Resolutes are carbine, 16-inch guns. From there, we go to our Endeavors. Endeavors are long guns. So these are going to be things with a fixed stock and an 18-inch or longer barrel. So kind of like your DMRs, things of that sort. Those were our primary focus before, but now we have our Descents. When the Descent started off, we actually started off with the smaller pistols. So we have 9mm 5.56, 300 blackout, 6.5 Grendel, 350 Legend, and now 7.62 by 39 in the Mark 47. So the 9mm has 3 different lowers that it will take. The difference on the descent is it is now compact action. So the action itself is all completely held in the upper itself, no need for a buffer system. So it was just kind of one of those perks that we released this about the same time the pistol brace band came into place, because this doesn't need anything back here to physically operate. So you can put, if you get a pistol variant to this, it's got Picatinny rail, you can put whatever you would like on it. Now, if you get the rifle configurations, so these are available in pistols, these are available in SBRs, and all of the SBRs and rifle configurations are going to have this side folding stock on it. So you have the side folding stock, you've got all the zeroed accessories. The one thing I kind of skimmed over a second ago is with this new compact action, you no longer have the traditional charging handle, you actually have a front side charger. With a number of the models, that is reversible, so you can take it, put it on this side if you would like, and it is non-reciprocating.
Thank you.
Who makes your stock? The stock is it's from B&T, and we basically check the specs on everything. So whether it's something we made in-house, we're checking the specs on, which most of that can be done when it comes off the machines. But if we order something from a partner comes in, we'll check the QC on it. But if it's not for getting the small stuff put together, we don't have those things ready to go and ready to be assembled. So, got the ejection ports being put in.
There's some Bravos on
Okay.
top of that right there.
So yeah, so we do have some Bravo kits. Do not take these. So Bravo kits, for those of you that hopefully are familiar, are 22 conversion kits. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it, but we just released not too long ago, also in 2024, all of our 5.56 descents are coming with a new little adapter that we have that you can put in the descent that now allows you to run your 22 conversion in a 5.56 descent. So previously this just physically didn't work because it was a different operation, but all 5.56 descents will be coming with that chamber adapter now, so 22 kit will work in those. But one of our best selling products, hands down, 22 conversion. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, it's actually pretty simple once I get the protector off. The fun thing is, if any of you guys ever interact with customers, surprising amount of people will contact our customer service and they'll say, this doesn't fit in my gun. And it's because they didn't take this off. So this is basically a shipping protector. Now if you notice, this is 5.56 223 chambering. This goes right into the chamber, and now you have a 22 chamber. So, but yeah, the uppers are done. So as you can see here to my right, we have a rack of various bolt and carrier groups. So we do have various stations around here that do a little bit of the pre-work. So they'll actually take all the components of the bolt carrier group and assemble them to a complete bolt carrier group, so that when the orders come in here, each station can actually do their own orders. So each station they're going to get the carts with the uppers, lowers, hand guards, barrels, whatever they're needing. They come down here and they hover around and wait for the lowers department. That fits their price point to be able to put in their stores. So this is a Bass Pro order. Well, we'll go ahead and continue on to lowers, which is like workstations where everybody's working on an individual item. Basically here, the orders come in on the far end, and then as they come down the line, different things are added to. So there's specific stations within this line that different parts of the lower are done. Gary is the department head down on the end here. Once the lowers are completed, they'll get put onto this rack here with their order numbers. So these are actually all staged together. Once we have all these orders here, they'll then get married together.
So Chris is doing that now.
So we'll take the lower, take the upper, we'll marry them together. They will go into this cart, and then from here, they will go into our inside test fire.
We need to get that cart rolling.
Bye.
So once he gets them test fired, he'll put a chamber flag in them so that whenever he's done with them, he can wheel them. And once he wheels them out here, you'll see we have like whatever comes through here this morning, we'll go after them. I can get ratchets back in here. Who's got the trigger? We have to give it back. Anything we've got on our website's not serialized is going to come just through this area right here. Here you see
I think it rains right there.
packaged up. How many of those do you make?
So we were averaging 1,800 a week for 2020 through 22. Our normal numbers have always been around 800 to 900 a week, so it doubled during that time frame. So right now, I think on average we're doing about 900 a week. This is what the demand still is. We've made over 1,022 magazines.
It's not worth the headache for us to sell them. Yeah, check the couch. Go look behind the couch.
So that wraps up the tour here at CMMG. About to go to a range day, test out some of their new stuff. Pretty exciting. Really nice facility. Yeah, a lot of fun. All right, guys. Take care.